Many men don't even realize it, but small habits could be destroying their sex lives. Masturbation, when done the wrong way, becomes a problem that directly affects performance and can compromise erections. These mistakes are common and silent but have solutions. Today, you will learn how to avoid them to regain control and confidence. I'm Dr. Paula Silva, a urologist, and in this video, I'll show you the 3 main mistakes that harm your sexual health and what to do to change that once and for all. Before continuing, make sure you're subscribed to the channel to catch more videos with valuable tips on sexual health and education. If you find this content helpful, give it a like. It helps us spread important information to more people. To join in, comment 1 if you enjoyed the topic or 0 if you think we could improve. Your participation is essential. Masturbation is part of a healthy lifestyle, both for men and women. It doesn't compete with sex, on the contrary, it can be a great ally. But like everything in life, there's a right way to do it, and a few mistakes can lead to problems, especially for male sexual health. This is where the 3 main mistakes come in, ones that many people make without realizing. And the result? Erections start to fail, bringing frustration and insecurity. If these mistakes become habits, the situation can get even worse. Let's understand what's happening and what should be avoided. The first mistake is rushing. Treating masturbation like a race against time might seem harmless, but it's a dangerous habit for your sexual health. Think about it. The brain is like a diligent student. It learns everything you teach it, including climaxing too quickly. This scene is familiar to many men. You have a little time to yourself, take the chance to relieve stress, but you do everything on autopilot, quickly, and without attention. The problem is that by repeating this behavior, your body starts to think that pleasure must be immediate. And when you're with someone else, guess what happens? You lose control and finish before the game has even started. That's why it's time to slow down. Don't treat this moment as an obligation that must end quickly. Imagine you're driving a car. There's no need to press the accelerator all the way down. Learn to control sensations, reduce speed, and enjoy every curve in the road. This way, you re-educate your body, improve control, and bring much more pleasure to the bedroom. To help you live a fuller and healthier sex life, I've launched the digital book Rediscovering Intimacy: Healthy Sexuality After 60. In this practical guide, I share strategies to strengthen relationships, overcome physical and emotional challenges, and reignite passion and connection. The link to get your copy is in the pinned comment. Don't miss the chance to transform your love life. The secret is simple: have patience. Create a calm environment and give yourself time to explore sensations. When you learn to masturbate without rushing, you'll realize that control lies not only in your hands but also in your mind. You need to understand something important. Sex, like masturbation, doesn't mix well with rushing. When you hurry, you teach your body that everything has to happen as quickly as possible. And that creates a serious problem because things don't work like that in bed. Think of a barbecue. Charcoal doesn't ignite instantly. It needs patience, attention, and time to heat up. A woman's body is exactly the same. It requires stimulation and dedication to get in the mood. If you skip that step, you risk frustration, and anxiety only grows. Now, here's the thing. Many people try to find a way to avoid ejaculating quickly, but unknowingly, they create real traps. Staying still for too long, thinking of random things, overdoing position changes, drinking to relax, or even resorting to medications like antidepressants. The result? It weakens your sexual response, reduces interest, and can even lead to erectile dysfunction. But relax. Masturbation itself isn't the villain of the story. Quite the opposite. As I've mentioned before, it's a healthy and important habit. Ejaculating regularly, at least twice a week, is good for the prostate and your overall health. Plus, it keeps your sexual energy active and awake. So, forget the rush, understand your body's rhythm, and turn masturbation into something positive. It's a way to better understand yourself and maintain control when it really matters. The second mistake, and perhaps the most dangerous, is excessive consumption of pornography. It's a delicate topic, but it needs to be addressed clearly. Pornography creates an illusion, a kind of theater that deceives the brain and distorts the reality of sex. Imagine watching superhero movies every day. At some point, you might start to believe that jumping between buildings or flying is normal. The same thing happens with pornography. You see scenes of women with perfect bodies, always ready for anything, moaning as if they were machines programmed for pleasure. On the other side, the men seem like machines too, lasting for hours without stopping, as if fatigue or limits didn't exist. But that's just a lie. Everything you watch there is carefully edited. A scene that lasts half an hour in a video may, in reality, have taken hours to shoot, with breaks, tricks, and often dangerous substances used to boost the actor's performance. In real life, things are very different, and they should be. When you get used to consuming this type of content frequently, your brain starts to believe that this is the norm. The consequence: real relationships feel dull or insufficient because you are comparing something natural to something artificial. Worse still, this can harm your arousal, reduce your interest in your partner, and even lead to issues like erectile dysfunction. Rethink this habit. Replace the screen with a genuine connection with your body and, more importantly, with the person next to you. It's far more gratifying when real life becomes better than any fantasy. Over time, pornography begins to exact a high price. You end up seeking increasingly extreme stimuli just to get aroused. It's as if the basics no longer work. Then, when you look at your wife, someone real, with her marks, imperfections, and qualities, like we all have, it feels as though the desire has vanished. The result: frustration and, inevitably, your body fails. But the truth is that it's not a perfect body or movie-like performance that ignites desire. Yes, it's true that men are more visual, but arousal doesn't come from unrealistic standards. It comes from a genuine connection with a real woman, someone who teases you, has a unique scent, and awakens your curiosity. That's what really matters. So, put an end to excessive pornography consumption. It may be tempting, but it's not good for your mind or your body. If you want to truly ignite desire, go back to the basics, use your imagination. It's powerful and can be your greatest ally. Reading erotic stories, listening to a sensual podcast, or even recalling special moments that marked you. These things recharge your sexual battery in a natural and healthy way. Believe me, when you replace the artificial with the real, you'll rediscover pleasure with much greater intensity. What's genuine always surpasses mere illusion. The third mistake is falling into repetitive habits during masturbation. Repeating the same movement and position every time conditions your body to respond only to that specific stimulus. In practice, this can cause difficulties in a real relationship, where the situation is always dynamic and requires flexibility. That's why it's important to vary. Masturbation, in addition to being healthy, is a great opportunity to get to know yourself better and train your control over sensations. Use this time to explore different rhythms, focus on your breathing, and pay attention to what really gives you pleasure. This self-awareness will help you be more present and comfortable during intimate moments, making experiences more natural and enjoyable. Remember, anything repeated automatically can become conditioning. Variety and attention to your body are the best ways to maintain a healthy and satisfying sex life. The most important thing is to keep it simple and straightforward. The first tip: slow down. Use masturbation as a moment to get to know yourself better, without rushing or overwhelming sensations. Second tip: forget pornography. It only creates illusions and interferes with your perception of what's real. Imagination is much more powerful. Explore erotic stories, audio, or even memories that awaken your desire in a healthy way. Now, an extra suggestion: use this time to test different types of condoms. This helps you get used to using them and discover which model provides the most comfort. It's a small detail that makes a big difference at the right moment. Finally, step out of your routine. Try new forms, rhythms, and sensations. Creativity in this moment can do wonders to improve control and make your intimate life even more pleasurable. Avoiding these 3 mistakes is fundamental to preserving your sexual health and improving your performance. Taking your time during masturbation, stepping away from pornography, and varying your stimuli are simple steps that make a big difference. Small changes bring more control, confidence, and pleasure to your intimate life. Now I want to know, Have you noticed how rushing can affect your control during sex? Comment down below and share your experience. If this content resonated with you, hit the like button. Your support helps us bring important information to more people and strengthens our channel. And if you want more tips on sexual health for men over 50, don't miss the other videos on our channel. I'll see you in the next one.